Hi everyone, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper. I hope that you're having a very good day. I hope you made it through the holiday season because by the time you see this, Christmas will be all the way over and we will wait another year. And if you're like me, okay, year's good. I can recharge. But I do hope that you made beautiful memories and that everything went well for you. For some people, it's a really stressful time of year. It is stressful for me too, but I really like it. I really do. So today I'm going to do a journaling layout. We're going to do the Bible journaling series, and it's called Forever Faith. If this is your first time, I would love if you subscribed and joined us. I would be very honored. This is just how I like to journal. Now, there's not a wrong way to journal, just like there's not a wrong way to play with paper, and I invite you to just be inspired. Some people, they like to journal their thoughts. They like to journal a trip, whatever the case may be. I hope that you will hear whatever it is that you are supposed to hear out of this video, whether it's an idea or it is the message itself. I don't make this a political forum. It's just my happy space. It truly is, and you're all invited. There's no wrong way to do this, and I hope that you're enjoying this. I am just attached to this series. It has become extremely special to me. Okay, so I'm going to try not to chit chat as much this year. That's not going to happen. I already know it's not. If you know, you know. Okay, so today's Bible verse is Psalms 4:3. Know that the Lord has set apart his faithful servant for himself. The Lord hears when I call to him. And then I wrote, he always hears your call. Not always easy to remember, but he knows and hears you. I also, a lot of these Bible verses I will sit on for a little bit. And I also was inspired something else because I go over, I don't know how you guys do it, but if you do a daily Bible verse, sometimes I will stay on that same Bible verse for 2 or 3 days. Like it just has to soak into me. Sometimes I don't get it. I need to come back. But this one, it was just a crazy time of year. And the reason I brought up for some people it's not a joyful time of year because different things happen in different walks of life. I know there were Christmases for me that were not as fun. I'm at a stage in my life it's really fun, but maybe you struggled with money, or maybe you struggled with being able to provide gifts for your kids. Maybe you just didn't feel like being in the season because something traumatic happened during that time of year. Just know whatever it was, you may not have got an answer. You may not have felt super joyful, but God hears you. It's not always easy to remember that, not for myself either. And so as I prayed about it and I don't know, marinated on it, I came up with the little things will happen so that I know God hears my call. It is always the perfect answer on the day that I need it the most. Yeah, I'm crying. Trying not to get choked up because that's the truth. We can pray it over and over and call out to him and we don't think he hears us, right? And I will tell you why this part of the message, because I kind of got 2 messages out of this Bible verse, came to me. Now I film ahead, and so you're going to know that. And some people on my Facebook group over on Ginger's Corner know that by now will know that Junior had a very tough weekend this weekend. He ended up in the emergency room and I didn't know what was wrong. I kind of knew, but I wasn't really sure. And he ended up having kidney stones, which that's not horrible. I mean, his diet could be better, so it wasn't such an issue, but they're also hereditary. And come to find out, his uncle, my husband's brother, had issues with them and he was a kid too. So that was a little bit relieving, but at the same time, I just kind of had gotten all in the season and getting ready for all of our family. All of these are joyful things. And sometimes, whether I want to admit it or not, I get busy, right? I'm not as diligent with my Bible verses. I'm not connecting with my time with God. And so I look over at Junior, and by this time he finally had pain meds in him, and because he was in so much pain to the point that he was shaking uncontrollable, which he gets that from Mama. When I'm in a ton of pain, I don't really feel the pain, but I shake. Like I can't not shake. My teeth will chatter. And he looks at me, and I said, "Are you doing okay, bud?" And he's all, "Yep." He goes, "I asked God to be there, and he was." Yeah, he was, buddy. He goes, "I know some people don't think God is real." He goes, "But he is real. And I believe in him, Mom, because you said that he hears me even when he doesn't stop the pain all at once. I knew he heard me." Of course, that made Mama cry. And it just goes to show you that the things that we say, they sink in, even when we think they don't, right? And so he was right. He knew, he believed that God was listening and God would help. And then he said, "I appreciate you being there too, Mom." Oh yeah, he's totally my kid, right? So just remember, God hears you. And he had been in pain for 3 days, you guys. We're not talking about, I thought he had the flu because he had gotten sick. And that's part of, he was in so much pain, he got sick physically. And so like nothing was staying down, and I wasn't sure, but then it went away, and then it came back, and this time it was even worse. And then my medical kicked in when he asked me, he's like, "Mom, I just need you to push right here, and then it feels better." And I knew something was wrong. It wasn't just him having the flu. But he knew God was gonna have me know when to take him, because he said that too. He goes, "It's okay, Mom," because I felt really bad. I apologized to him, and I'm like, I'm gonna start creating, or else we'll never get through this video. I said, "Buddy, I'm really sorry that I didn't take you sooner. I should have taken him that Thursday. I didn't take him till Saturday night because he was better Friday afternoon and Saturday day." And he goes, "It's okay, Mom. I knew God would tell you when to take me." You have to know that my kids don't talk about their faith all the time. And he said it so innocently, right? I mean, because of his Asperger's, Jason is immature for his age. He is, and that's just part of it. I mean, it's getting better, but I'm just going to ink these. And so I was just in awe that that little munchkin could hear and feel all of that and know that and just be so confident in it, right? I mean, that's kind of what this is about. Be confident that God hears you. You may not get the answer when you want it, but he hears you, and he's listening all the time, every day. Whether you're on your knees praying or you're driving in the car saying a little prayer that you don't lose it on somebody while they're driving, right? Whatever you're doing, God hears you. More importantly, he'll answer you when you need it the most, maybe in a way you don't see coming, right? I mean, how was I gonna know that Junior was going to touch my heart and helped me with an answer to something? Because I've been struggling, wondering, am I doing enough? Because we still haven't found a church home. Am I doing enough to teach my children? Yes, I am. He wouldn't know what he knows. He would not have made the statement he said if I wasn't. Could I do more? Yes. And I feel guilty for not having church home because my oldest 3 kids, we went to church on Sunday morning, Sunday evening, Wednesday nights. I mean, that's what we did. And I think I'm going to ink this as well. I have a few other elements. I kind of know already what I'm going to do, so I'm going to keep inking. That's kind of what I'm going to be doing here. So, and let me tell you, my 2 oldest girls went to church more than any of my children, and they struggle the most with being believers. I know that they believe, but I also think they question it a lot. And I can't speak for them 100%. So I'm not trying to do that. And mamas worry about this because God tells us to teach our children. It is our job to teach them and give them the knowledge, because he says everyone will know. There will not be a soul on this earth that will not have had the opportunity to worship and seek him out, right? That doesn't mean everyone on this earth is going to have stepped in a church, but what that means is somebody is going to be put in their path to touch their hearts and have them seek out Jesus and our Father in heaven. Honestly, seek out the story, it'll make them curious, right? Like, they're going to have that opportunity. That's a promise. So that makes my heart full to know that, okay, he's hearing me. I'm doing enough that he's hearing me. The funniest thing is my two boys, 100%. I know they believe. I know they know. They ask questions. Even my adult son, who is 24, he'll be 25. And Jillian, she believes. I know she does, but she's just at that age. She doesn't, mom's not the coolest person. She's a teenager. So, and my other two girls, I think they feel like it was shoved down their throat, to be honest with you, because I was a very avid and very active in my church group in Montana and in Colorado. So, well, in Montana for sure. In Colorado, before we left, we were getting there, but not as much as we were in Montana. It's just hard, but I've been in Montana for 20 years, so I had a really good foundation to be a part of. And I will find that foundation again here. I do believe that I should be gathering, but I just feel like the church unit has changed a lot. So anyway, I'm gabbing. Long story short is, yes, that's how God answered me, was through my son. So it's going to be little things. You just never know. And he answers on his timeline, because I will tell you, when this happened, I wasn't thinking about it at all. Like, this is something I've been struggling with for before Thanksgiving. So I was like, okay, I need an answer. Like, am I supposed to just go to any church and just suck it up? And like, I don't feel like I'm part of something yet. I mean, that's what we do. Oh, this is a sticker. I think it's a sticker. Pretty sure it's a sticker. Let me see. Oh my goodness. If it's not, and I tear it, that would be horrible. Oh, it is. See, it's a sticker. Okay, so I'm not going to ink that. I'm just talking away. So, I mean, just remember, God hears you all the time, no matter what it is, and he's listening. Yeah, he is. He'll answer you when he knows you need it the most. All right, so these were made by my scrappy pals. I'm not even sure who made each element. I kind of have my Forever Faith things all mixed up at this point, but I love this. I saw this because he does. He sees everything, okay? And I love it's the little things, little tag. It's a pretty tag for sure. And I think I want it to go like this. I kind of did a mock before I even started this video. Then this tag, the captains sent me a beautiful set of tags, and I only have a few left. I've used a lot of them, but I had this one, and it was made by Captain Cheryl. They made a little gift for me, and I think I'm just gonna put like an enamel dot right here. So I'll have that journaling there. Then I think I want this tucked underneath here, just like so. I like that too. Now, then over here, I'm going to put this love, faith, and hope, because that's what praying does for me. And I love the Lord. I have faith that he hears me, and I hope he will answer me sooner than later, right? And I'm just going to tuck some feathers behind here. So, I did ink that one. So, let's just tuck a few underneath here. Let's do a bigger one over here. And here. Now, I started doing it this way because my journal's getting full. And what I will do is I'll glue all these elements down, and then I think I'm going to put Beloved. I wasn't going to put this on here, but I think I'm going to put that right there. I like that there. This I will put up on foam. But I will glue all this down, and then I will take the entire page and put it in my book, right? So then it will be easier for me to adhere it in here. So what do you guys do? Because I'm getting to the point, I mean, this is getting pretty thick. I'm obviously not going to use all of these and still be able to close it. So I think maybe coming up, soon. Instead of doing like a layout, we might make, because I usually take the rest of these, it's just a notebook pretty much, and I will make a new journal, like make my own cover and go from there. What do you guys do? I mean, can you fit it all in there? Am I just too bulky of a scrapper? I don't know. Or creator, I guess. Not really scrapping. I would love to know. I love your guys' comments. You know, it does take me a while to answer, but I always get back to you. So with that, let me go glue this down, put this in my journal, and whatever I do different, I will talk about, and I'll be right back. All right. All right, you guys, I got it all glued down. Good thing. I would have knocked it over. I appreciate everyone for hanging out with me. Please comment. I love getting to know you. This particular series means the world to me, and I love learning. And you know, my way's not perfect. Maybe you have a different take on this Bible verse, and I am open to learning and growing, right? I mean, that's really what daily Bible journaling is. It is. Sometimes we won't get to it every day, but you know what? God still hears my heart. He still hears my prayers, and he answers me through my babies and many other different ways. What is one way God has answered you? I would love to know. I truly would, because it's encouraging. And with that, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll put close-ups. I hope you'll come and join me again. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you later.